Have you ever met someone who just has that person who walks into a room and instantly connects with people? Within minutes of talking to them, you feel like you're the most fascinating person on earth. That quality isn't magic, it's magnetism. And the good news is it's a skill, not a gift. In this video, we're breaking down the 5 psychological secrets that make these people so captivating, and I'll give you actionable ways to become one of them. What if you could become more charismatic without changing the core of who you are? We tend to think that personal magnetism is something you're just born with. You either have it or you don't. But that's a complete myth. The most captivating people among us have simply learned, whether they realize it or not, how to tap into a few powerful psychological principles. These secrets build trust, create deep connections, and just naturally draw people in. Today, we're unlocking that formula. We're going to explore the 5 core traits that make someone utterly magnetic. By the end of this, you won't just understand the secrets, you'll have a clear guide to start using them in your own life, starting today. The first secret, and honestly, the most powerful one, is genuine curiosity. We're all guilty of having superficial conversations. Think about it. How many times have you asked, "How are you?" And then your brain just checks out? We go through the motions, and that small talk creates a social distance that makes everyone feel a little unheard and, frankly, a little boring. A magnetic person completely shatters this pattern. Instead of generic questions, they ask thoughtful, specific ones that prove they're actually paying attention. They don't just ask if you had a good weekend. They'll say, "Hey, I remember you mentioned you were going hiking. How was that trail you picked?" See the difference? That simple shift shows you were listening before and you care now. This isn't about interrogating someone, it's about showing sincere interest. Magnetic people make a point to remember personal details, not as a memory trick, but because they're genuinely invested in the other person's world. The psychology here is incredibly powerful. When you make someone feel seen and valued, it taps into the brain's reward system, making them feel good and creating a natural pull toward you. Your active curiosity is literally making them feel good just by being interested in them. So, how do you do this? Here's your first challenge. For the next week, every time you talk to a friend or meet someone new, make it your mission to learn 3 interesting, non-surface level things about them. And when someone is telling you a story, instead of just nodding, pause after they finish and ask an open-ended question like, "What was the most exciting part of that for you?" Or, "Tell me more about how you handled that." This small change moves you from a passive listener to an active participant in their life, and that's incredibly magnetic. The second secret is a balancing act, but it's a crucial one. Humble confidence. We get confidence wrong a lot of the time. We mistake it for arrogance or being the loudest person in the room. On the other hand, a total lack of confidence can make us seem insecure or unapproachable. The magnetic personality walks that fine line right in between. They have a quiet self-assurance, but it's grounded in humility. Humble confidence shows you're competent without making others feel small. People with this trait aren't afraid to take up space, but they make space for others too. They share credit, saying things like, "The team did an incredible job," instead of hogging the spotlight. And just as important, they're quick to admit when they've messed up, saying, "You know what, I dropped the ball on that," doesn't make them look weak. It makes them look trustworthy and human. Arrogance builds walls. Humility builds bridges. Here's why this works so well. The confidence part acts as a social cue that you're capable and can be relied upon. But it's the humility that stops that confidence from feeling intimidating. It tells people, "I know my stuff, but I'm on your level. I'm not a threat." This combination is the sweet spot for being both approachable and respected. To start building this, try 2 things. First, work on your self-worth internally. Each day, write down 3 of your strengths or a recent win, big or small. This is about owning your value for point yourself. Second, practice humility externally. The next time you're in a group, make a conscious effort to praise someone else's contribution before you talk about your own. And if you make a mistake, own it. Own it fast and without a bunch of excuses. Watch how this simple act of taking responsibility actually makes people respect you more. It shows you're confident enough to be imperfect, and that is a truly magnetic quality. The third secret is a two-part engine for personal magnetism: emotional regulation and authenticity. Have you ever been around someone whose mood is a total roller coaster? One minute they're up, the next they're down, and you feel like you're walking on eggshells. It's exhausting. Magnetic people are the opposite. They're like a calm harbor in a storm. This isn't because they don't feel things. It's because they've mastered emotional regulation. They respond to situations instead of reacting to them. When they get criticism, they don't immediately get defensive. When something goes wrong, they don't spiral. They have an internal pause button. This comes from high emotional intelligence, which lets them manage those knee-jerk impulses and keep a steady, reassuring energy. That emotional stability makes people feel safe around them. We rapidly build trust with people who stay composed because it signals they're reliable. The other side of this is authenticity. Magnetic people are not people pleasers. They are unapologetically themselves, and that gives everyone else permission to be authentic too. They get that trying to be liked by everyone is the fastest way to be truly liked by no one. Because their emotions are regulated, not faked, their responses feel genuine. They show vulnerability, admit when they're having a tough day, and celebrate their wins without that fake modesty. This authenticity creates a space where real connection can happen. So how can you develop this? It all comes down to the pause. For the next week, try to notice your emotional triggers. When you feel a strong urge to react with anger, frustration, or anxiety, just take one deep breath before you say or do anything. That tiny gap is where regulation happens. It gives your logical brain a chance to catch up with your emotional brain. For authenticity, get clear on your core values. When you know what they are, your actions will naturally line up with who you are, and you won't feel like you have to put on a show. Remember, people aren't drawn to perfection, they're drawn to what's real. If you're finding these secrets helpful and you're starting to see how you could use them, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It tells me you want more content like this and really helps the channel out. And hey, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. The fourth secret is something that's becoming incredibly rare in our distracted world: full presence. A magnetic person can make you feel like you're the center of the universe in that moment. How? By giving you their undivided attention. When they're with you, they are with you. The phone is gone, the laptop is shut, and their focus is 100% on the conversation. This creates a powerful feeling of being valued. In a world where everyone is half listening while scrolling, someone who offers their full presence is a beacon of respect. This isn't just about eye contact. It's about listening to understand, not just to reply. It's picking up on the little shifts in someone's voice or body language. This level of attention is so rare that when we get it, it feels like a gift. There's some cool psychology here. The warmth comes from the genuine attention you're giving, and the power comes from the self-control it takes to shut out distractions. On top of that, magnetic people are great at managing their own energy. They know you can't be fully present for others if your own battery is at zero. They set boundaries, know when to say no, and leave an event while they're still feeling good, not totally drained. This makes sure that when they show up, they really show up. Here's how to practice this. Start with a presence ritual. Before you walk into a conversation, put your phone on silent and stick it in your pocket or bag. Make a conscious choice. I am going to be fully here. If you're at dinner with friends or family, create a no phone zone. Challenge yourself to have one conversation each day where your only goal is to listen without planning what you're going to say next. Just absorb. And to manage your energy, start scheduling recharge breaks in your calendar, just like you'd schedule a meeting. This protects your energy so you can offer your best self and your full presence to others. The final secret that draws people in is contagious optimism. Now, this is not about toxic positivity or pretending problems don't exist. It's about having a realistically positive outlook that's grounded in resilience. Magnetic people have a forward-looking energy. They focus on solutions instead of getting stuck on problems. This is so attractive because most people are caught in a loop of complaining. Being around someone who is looking for a way forward is a breath of fresh air. Studies have shown that a vast majority of our worries are about things that never actually happen. Magnetic individuals seem to get this instinctively. They don't waste their energy on unproductive what-if scenarios. Instead, they channel that energy into things they're passionate about. They talk with genuine excitement about their hobbies, their work, or their ideas. That passion is infectious. The psychological mechanism at play here involves our mirror neurons. When you express genuine enthusiasm, the people around you can't help but feel it too. Their brains literally mirror your emotional state. Your authentic passion gives them a little boost of energy. Plus, a good sense of humor, especially in tense moments, can instantly diffuse stress and create a powerful bond. To cultivate this, start by practicing a simple reframing technique. Each day, when you catch yourself stuck on a worry, challenge yourself to reframe it. Focus on one potential solution or a positive learning opportunity. Second, get in touch with your own enthusiasm. What's a topic or hobby you genuinely love? Make a point to share that passion with someone this week, not to impress them, but just to share the joy it brings you. Don't be afraid to be a little goofy or lighthearted. People aren't drawn to perfect, serious robots. They are drawn to the vibrant, optimistic energy of someone who truly loves life. All right, let's do a quick recap of the 5 psychological secrets of highly magnetic personalities. Number 1, cultivate genuine curiosity by asking better questions. Number 2, develop humble confidence by owning your worth while lifting others up. Number 3, master emotional regulation and authenticity by responding calmly and being you. Number 4, practice full presence by giving your undivided attention. And number 5, spread contagious optimism by focusing on solutions and sharing your passions. Remember, none of this is about faking it. It's about stripping away the social habits that create distance and unlocking the authentic charm that's already inside you. This isn't an overnight fix, it's a practice. But by consciously working on these 5 areas, you can fundamentally change how you connect with others and become a more magnetic presence in any room you enter. What did you think? Which of these secrets resonated with you the most? Drop a comment below. I genuinely love to hear from you. And if you're ready for the next step, be sure to watch our video on the 7 habits of highly charismatic people. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.